a light on our face.
I know. I don't know what it's from.
Oh, there we go. I was like, especially me, I look
You look.
racially questionable.
Nah, you straight. You straight. You straight. Yeah, that's probably right around the right time. Yeah, because we got married in November, so.
And you gave it to me around my birthday.
Yeah. It is her fault because the way she addressed me, okay? That's what I'm saying. You don't give my ring back and say this is not our product, you didn't buy it from here. That's your fault, okay? Just own up to that. So, like I say, it's not about her not being able to find it, it's about her attitude and what she said. Well, we were bringing it in for inspections. I know we haven't brought it in. Like, that's the only reason I was here. That's fine. I'll be okay when I leave her. That's fine. That's
No,
okay.
but I never meant to offend you.
I just feel like you judged me. I don't like
No,
that. I'm just
if
being
you-
honest
if
with
you-
you.
if
Because I think if somebody else came here, you wouldn't just give them the ring back and tell them that they didn't buy it from you. This is not our product.
The only reason why I said that was because when I put it in the
That's fine.
computer, nothing came
And
up.
I would have just walked away, and then she's finding it. So I would have just walked away, and then I would have just been screwed. Then I have to go to another page owners, and then maybe they would find it. You know, I'm just saying, I don't think you did everything that you could to even try to listen to me. Like I say, it's my hard-earned money. I know where I spent my money. I'm pretty sure you know where you bought that watch from. Unless somebody gave it to you. I don't know, but I know where I spent my money. You didn't hurt my feelings. You did not hurt my feelings. I just am very disappointed in your professionalism. I mean, I don't know how else to come across. I mean, you're in customer service.
I'm sorry if it came off
Right.
to you
And
that
if I
way.
was to buy some jewelry, it definitely wouldn't be for you. I'm just saying, you can't address people.
Sorry. I'm very sorry about that.
That's not. And I don't need to know about you emailing a customer. If you were busy, you could have just told me to hold on a minute and finish your business with your email and come back to me. That's fine.
I'm going to tell you how much it's going to cost to get this. Because you do have the service plan on it, but I don't see an inspection.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I know we didn't take it in like we were supposed to. I'm going to say that's fine. But the money is not the issue.
No, I
Just putting it in. Right.
Okay, let's sit down. I need the... Okay. So, this is right over here. Want to sit on?
No, I have a chair.
Just set it in. They won't charge. Just set it in. You have to service for it. And I do have to charge for the diamonds.
Okay, that we understand.
I hope they got their cameras up there because I want to.
Okay.
We're integrating the system.
Okay.
So it's going to get so much better, but it's so hard. You have no idea.
Okay.
Like, they're all not linked.
Oh, you guys aren't all satellite together or
So
anything?
it's not satellite together, so we have to search each individual store by we have to know what store, what number it's in. We have to make sure that the last name wasn't.
Right.
So if that's the case, though, that means that she could have looked in the system and it wasn't in there because your system is not together. And she could have said, oh, I know it's not ours because it's not in the system, as what happened.
But
You see what I'm saying?
well, she didn't even get that far in the system.
But I'm just saying.
That was my concern. Like, at least hit some buttons and do this and then tell me that.
I'm just saying, if the customers would then have to pay if your system is not together for merchandise that they purchase.
We always take time to kind of like search it for you. I always recommend when you time to your paperwork because computers are not perfect.
I definitely have.
Right, but that's the whole point. Computers are not perfect. But she looked at the computer and not only went from the information she got from the computer, but the fact that she worked somewhere at from
She
whatever
said,
length.
I sold this product. This is whitehall product.
So I'm saying
now you're telling me that this, according to her, this is a whitehall product.
So
because that's what she told me.
So even so, if none of that were the case, and we didn't exactly remember where it was, then we could have just been shoved off. Is my point. As maybe this is not where we purchased the ring. That's my point.
Yeah, that's true.
Because whether it came from the computer or it's from her memory as where she worked for however long, we still would have been paying the cost for that glitch.
I mean, it is what it is. It's not you. It's not your fault. I mean, you're kind of
at this point we're just venting, right?
But I do want you to understand that she literally looked at the ring and said, "This is not our product. This is a whitehall product." And she said, "Because I've sold this product for many years, this is not our product." So, if she knows what she's talking about, so you tell me, is that a whitehall product? You have a receipt right here.
That's not even.
So, no, I know. But right.
And I looked up the merchandise and it has this description on it.
Right. So what I'm just saying is that even if I were to bring my receipt in here, I go dig it up because I know where it is. I bring it in here. She's still going to tell me that this is a whitehall product?
No, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take, I'm going to give you this, and you can take it. Take a picture of this.
Okay.
It's helpful.
Okay.
So if anybody ever has any problems,
then at least I have it. Okay, because that's what I was going to do. I was going to ask you if I could have a copy of this or take a picture of this. Okay, yeah, because I don't want to ever go through this again. I just really don't. Yeah. I mean, it's easier just to buy something else, but that has sentimental value, obviously. So, yeah, okay. And there's a ton of jewelry stores. We can just go and buy something that looks just like that. I mean, so, but it's, yeah. No, I mean, that's fine.
What it is.
I mean, you're doing what you're doing. It's fine. But I do want your name, and I do want your name if you don't mind. Should be the 14th.
Now they might tell me that it's going to cost a little bit more. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, no, that's...
I'm putting down $100.
No, that's...
I can put COD and it's going to be paid on delivery. Like
Yeah, that's fine.
Man, they did the most. And end up still having to take the ring and take care of it. Cause it's your damn ring, B.
Okay, so even if it wasn't your ring and I wanted to repair it, you're not gonna repair it? Or like I said, that wasn't even it. It was just, like I said, where she came off. Didn't even look. She looked up my name after I said, I know where I bought my ring. You're telling me where I bought my ring? I know where I bought the ring. Then she wants to look up in the computer. And then they come up, it's not her fault. You know, she couldn't find. No, it is her fault. It's her fault the way she handled it. It's her fault being unprofessional. It's her fault all the way around.
And then
just
when she
own up to it and just, you know, whatever.
And then she still not once said she was wrong. And then she kept apologizing, not for being wrong, not for judging you, but for hurting your feelings. Hurting your inferior black feelings.
Right. Well,
I'm sorry. That's like, I'm sorry your feelings was hurt.
I told her I'm not hurt.
That black lives don't matter. I'm sorry you're offended I'm sorry you're offended that black lives don't matter.
Looked like when we was in not Lexington,
Louisville.
This little, I don't know why, I just got a flashback.
No, it was more festival stuff.
I know, but that gated gas station, and we did.
Oh man, so much was going on when we pulled in the hotel. It was a party at the gas station, and then across from the gas station was, I guess, the club where the party was happening. Then the police apparently got called.
No, that was the next day. Cause we stayed there 2 days, didn't we?
Yeah, then it was apparently the police had got called for something. They might as well had a paddy wagon.
It was a
Then
nightclub.
when we was at the front desk for something, I don't know if we was going over to the hospital to see him or if we was checking in. But some old little old girls left their Jello shots in the lounge and sofa.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
sofa
right.
in the middle, and they left. I got footage of that.
Yeah.
I was like, they left they Jello shots. When they came back, some dude came back and got them. It was like spring break in that bitch.
It was.
Oh, the game. It was the UK.
Oh
game.
yeah.
What was the UK and who else? Because they was mad at us. Because I
don't know if it was UK or if it was that other.
It was UK and something because they was mad at my shirt because I had on my UK sweatshirt that Adele gave me.
Right.
And so they was side-eyeing me because I ain't had no business with that shirt on.
Right.
Yeah, it was the finals. It was the finals. Playoffs.
Right, and they lost.
And they lost.
We saw them people in the hotel.
Yeah.
I remember that. Good times.
Good times.
The reason we went out there wasn't.
Yeah, that wasn't good times.
Uh,
But the fact that he came out of it is good times.
right. And
And going strong.
can I keep going or no? Since I cut her off.
The Adventures of the Black Man. That's what you deal with every day of your black life, bro.
I'm used to that, but you know, and like she could have been that way and it would have just rolled off, but she was just
She escalated.
disrespectful,
Mhm.
you know, and that's where I draw the line. You know, you can have some biases towards me, and I'm used to that because sometimes you don't see that until you talk to me for a while, even though it's not right, but that's just the way it is, you know, being black dude. But she was just disrespectful from the jump. You know,
From
when I even
jump.
just said, you know, where do I get the, you know, rings repaired? Who do I talk to? She just looked at me.
And it was a black guy at the entrance that kept asking did he want to help us, and you didn't want the brother to help us. You low-key didn't want that brother to help us.
I didn't.
But there was a reason why it happened the way it happened. It's supposed to have gone like that, and we were supposed to have experienced that. You were supposed to have called her out. She was supposed to get exposed for that.
I agree.
And they were supposed to get embarrassed that they did indeed find the ring in their records.
But I could have been
At the door.
I could have been the fifth one she did that to, and all the other ones just walked out.
Right.
Or whatever. She was
Pissed
rude
off.
to them or whatever.
That's
the
why I
case may
said
be.
it was meant. It was
Right.
meant for you to go right to her and have that experience and call her out on it. For all we know, maybe that's why the brother was out working in the hallway, because he didn't want to deal with working behind the desk with that bitch. And I thought the manager that helped us, or the key holder that helped us, I thought she was Mexican. I thought she was Spanish.
Right. I thought so too.
And I'm glad I said her name out loud, because
Yeah.
But I'm good at those kind of things. Like I'm academically, I'm not as smart as people who know me think I am. I'm really not. I'm not even half as smart as you. But there are certain academic aspects that I'm really, really good at. And enunciation and spelling are a couple of them.
That's not me at all. I can write a very proper business letter.
I was sitting up here like I was like, and a few other things I can do too, academically speaking. But that might not be academic so much as it is logic and common sense, putting stuff together, using your actual mind. And since people don't generally do that, it comes off as being academically intellectual. But I'm not all that bright. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer a lot of the time. But I trade that for common sense any day of the week. But that bitch you just called out, boy. I was being a good supportive wife. I was rubbing your shoulder
You were. I felt it towards the end. You rubbing the whole time?
the whole
I
time.
just felt it towards the end.
I just didn't want you to carry her throughout the rest of your day
No, I won't.
because of her bullshit.
I mean, even if I talk about it, I'm not.
I know.
But I truly believe that, you know, God uses people for certain tasks, and that was about her. Because we were just going to get the ring fixed. So. But yeah, I had to tell her all the true stuff too, and I think that's what hurt her feelings. And I didn't apologize for hurting her feelings.
Good.
Because I was telling her the truth about her being unprofessional, and I hope you're not a manager. I hope you're not a manager. You know, and then I told her all about her. That she was unprofessional, rude, condescending, and it's stuff that she probably heard before. And if it's not true of her, then she shouldn't have. Why is she flipping this? Why is she like? Why was she that way?
For her to say, "I'm sorry, I hurt your feelings," confirms that she is that way. I'm sorry, I hurt your feelings.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's why I kept telling her, you didn't hurt my feelings. It's not even about that.
And the more upset you got about that, the more it seemed like your feelings was
Right.
hurt to her.
Right. And that's why I kept saying, no, it's your unprofessionalism.
But you can't apologize for that, because you can't be wrong when it's all said and done at the end of the day.
But like I said, I just think in order for her to be that way,
Becky,
she must have judged me. I don't know any other thing to think, because I don't think privilege coming there, she's going to do that to them.
Mexi Becky. But it's millions of them out there, boy.
Oh, I know.
Running the world.
Because honestly, if I found out she was a manager, I probably was going to take your ring back. And after all that,
and go
just
to a different.
Yeah. Because at that point I was like,
that's what I was when I was pulling you out of there. That's why I said, let's go to a different.
Right,
page.
I was on the same thing.
I know.
But then I was thinking, no.
God did that. He was like, nah, we got to call it out this time, because this bitch done did too far.
And then what? She's gonna take it. See, I don't know. These black people, they're just so aggressive and rude. I don't know.
That's how it's gonna be.
Right, that's how it's gonna be.
Still,
right.
But her employees need to know. That's in this day of technology. That's what you do, because you can't change their mind, but you let their employees know. I mean, employers. Pardon.
Right, employers.
Yeah.
And the manager was professional as she could be.
Yeah.
And I just wanted her to tell me that was not her product.
Right.
And she just said, well, it matches the description. She shouldn't have said that's a whitehall piece, and I've been selling those for
I don't know
years and
whitehall, schmithall. All I know is it's in the
But you don't tell a customer where they bought their ring from, and it's not yours or whatever, that aggressively. I can see you saying, well, you sure you bought this from us? Not even that. This is not
What
our
mall
product.
did you say you?
I'm surprised I even remembered the mall.